How did you get started in racing?
Well, my dad raced himself in Formula One. My mom raced professionally in go-karting. So basically my whole family was into racing already. But of course, when you're very young, the only thing I saw really was racing. But
Right.
I think it's still, it needs to come from yourself. So luckily, I never had my parents pushing me into the sport. But it was like me calling my dad for a go-kart initially, and that's how you start driving. And basically you do that I started when I was 4.5.
4.5?
Yeah, in a go-kart. Slowly.
I didn't think you were Formula One racing at 4,
Exactly.
but exactly. So that's your first. Is that your first memory? Do you remember getting behind the wheel?
Oh yeah. And luckily we also got the footage from it, so it's always quite funny to look back at it.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So did you pretty much always wanted to do what you are doing right now at age 22?
Yeah, I mean, I tried other sports. I tried soccer. I tried ice hockey and stuff like that. But I think I quite quickly realized that my talent was on 4 wheels and stuff. So I stopped that. And basically up until I was 16, I was in go-karting. Then I did 1 year of Formula 3. And then I got the call up to Formula 1.
Right. What was it like that first day for you, that first win for you, I guess, in Spain in 2016? What was that for you?
Yeah,
like
so that
for
was
you?
also the first race I got called up to the big team, to Red Bull Racing at the time.
Man.
So yeah, there was a lot of pressure and a lot of attention, of course, on that weekend. But the team always told me, just enjoy it, just get used to the car, and of course try to score some points. But yeah, luckily everything went quite well. In the start, we got lucky with the 2 Mercedes cars crashing out. But then, we just tried to stay calm, tried to stick to our strategy, and at the end, to win that race was very crazy. I mean, I got into that weekend expecting nothing basically, because every car is very different, and you have to get used to it.
Sure.
But winning that at 18 years old as well was very nice.
What's it like to be on the Formula One circuit as an 18-year-old?
Well, for me, it was always my dream since I was very little. And of course, one goal was to get into Formula One, but then
Yes.
it only starts. You want to be successful as well. And many times people get into Formula One and they will never win again, because in Formula One, there are only like 2 to 3 teams who can win races.
Right.
So yeah, there is a possibility you get into, let's say, the sport and you love, and you will never win a race again. So
Right.
that first doubt was then, of course, taken away.
I guess I was kind of mentioning what it's like to be on the circuit, not in the car.
Driving the cars on the limit, and the amount of grip we have through corners is, of course, amazing, and it's very difficult to compare that to anything else in terms of a car. So yeah, it was always, and it still is, a lot of fun.
I meant lifestyle. As an 18-year-old on the tour.
For me, I think the most important is to be yourself. And of course, there's a lot of attention around it.
Yes.
But you always have to remember where you do it for. And that is, for me, is just try to win races.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download the Rich Eisen Show app.